Hi, it is Alex here for Next Up with Kiss FM. I'm super excited that you're in the studio with us today.
Me too. This is exciting.
Chord Overstreet, welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right, so I know you live in LA,
Mm-hmm.
but you're from Nashville.
From Nashville.
So born and raised. So you have to be super pumped with the Preds.
I'm so excited. The Preds are going to Stanley Cup, and
What?
I couldn't be happier.
When was the last time they've been?
Never.
Are you serious? This is
Never.
the
This is
first time?
First time in franchise history. First Stanley Cup berth ever.
Okay, so what did you do to celebrate? Because I'm sure you did.
I went out, watched the last game, got some drinks, and then man, what did I do afterwards?
That's how good of a time you had?
So good I can't even remember. I think I had one of those hangover moments to where I woke up in a room with like just the most bizarre shit ever.
Were you in Nashville or were you here in
I
LA?
was in LA.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, that's like
But I was in
sucks.
Nashville for one of the games. We
Okay.
went and sat. I sat behind the penalty box for the game that we lost against the Ducks.
Okay, well, you know what? You lost it, but it's fine because you won the war, so that's
Yeah.
okay. But you know, that's
The
like
Ducks are trash. They played so dirty.
Do we have any Ducks? We don't have any Ducks in it. We're good. It's fine. You know what?
Yeah.
Talk your trash. Talk your trash.
You know what? You guys are losers.
Exactly. There you go. So, you know, I've noticed, like, even in LA, though, even though obviously the Ducks are just in Anaheim, there's not that many Ducks fans.
LA doesn't
here.
really like sports.
No, unless it's basketball. And the
but
Dodgers.
That's only when the Lakers are good. And then when the Clippers are good,
He's
people kind of care.
talking his ish right now. So,
I
Yeah.
love going to Lakers and Clippers games.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. But, you know,
yeah.
I'm from the Philadelphia area, and it's a different feel out here. And I know, like, I know Nashville.
Philly people are diehard sports fans.
We are. Probably.
They're still rooting for the 76ers.
Okay. I'm not that bad. I am an Eagles fan. But one thing I do love about Nashville is they go hard for the teams. Obviously, Vanderbilt's there.
Titans.
Which the Titans, you guys are going to have, I think, a pretty good season this year.
We're going to go to the Super Bowl.
So, again, talking a big game, but that's okay. I respect it. So, what are you going to be doing for the games for the Stanley Cup games?
Man, I may just try to fly to Nashville.
I was going to say, you should go back. Try to go to a few games.
Yeah, that'd be a blast. I mean,
or don't, because you guys lost last time you went to a
that's true.
game.
I
so
may be bad luck.
So obviously you live in LA now, and I love the EP.
Thank you very much.
It's 4 songs, right?
Yeah.
It's 4 songs. Why did you name it Treehouse Tapes? Because that was what was really interesting to me. I didn't know if like you had a treehouse as a kid or.
So I named it Treehouse Tapes because I basically live in a treehouse, and I wrote all these songs like at night by myself and alone in my treehouse.
Wait, are you being serious right now?
Yeah.
You actually have a treehouse?
I live in a treehouse. Yeah.
Where?
I mean, up in a tree.
Okay.
No, it's like I live like way up in the hills, and it's basically like a treehouse because it's like on a cliff, like overlooking like
Oh, that's awesome.
all like downtown Los Angeles.
Oh, that's amazing. So how long did it take you to write the EP?
I mean, these are songs that I've had for a long time, and these were more of just I wanted to kind of put out some heartfelt music that people could listen to while they were going to listen to the single that I already had out.
Yeah.
And so I don't, it may not be all the songs that will go on the record, but just kind of a good intro for people to get to know me and kind of my singer-songwriter side.
So it came from more of a personal place. Is that I always love to ask the question when it comes to singer-songwriters, to get to that place that's vulnerable where you're kind of putting yourself out there. Is that still weird for you to put all your own emotions into a song for everyone to listen to?
It can be revealing, but it's kind of like therapy for me when I'm writing a song, just because you're getting it all out of your system, you're putting it on paper, and you're expressing yourself. And I think that sharing that is, hopefully people like what you're sharing. But I think sharing that's like one of the cooler things you can do as an artist.
Yeah, I think that's pretty awesome. And I love the single. I know you have Deep End on it. How did that remix come about?
That was just actually through the label. They kind of worked on that and set it up, and then I heard it and I flipped over it, and so we put it out, and It's exciting.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is exciting, and it's really good too.
Thank you.
So, I know one thing I did want to ask you, because I know you're going to perform some
Mm-hmm.
songs for us today, which I'm super pumped about. But I thought it was really cool. I was on your Instagram, and you got to just perform at the Bluebird with
Yeah.
your dad. That's so awesome.
That was so cool. Because, I mean, I grew up also going to the Bluebird and watching him play. Like, he was one of the first songwriters that, were playing out at the Bluebird. And getting to see it, like, from, 3 years old on, like, it's just really cool to be able to, like, my first time playing there was with him and Jeffrey Steele, who are both incredible songwriters.
It's almost like it kind of comes full circle a little bit.
Yeah, it was really cool also because I just love watching him perform and do his thing because he's so funny and talented, and he's got so many great songs that it was kind of cool. I was like kind of sang some harmonies with him and like just kind of goofed around. It was just a fun time.
That's awesome. And do you, even though it's your dad, do you still feel like a little bit, I don't know, like what's that like performing with him? Is it like
I mean,
a little?
he's so good. It's I mean, him and Jeffrey both are great performers and they're great songwriters. So it's like I'm following them having songs that aren't hit songs yet or that nobody's heard, and they're playing songs like, When You Say Nothing at All and what hurts the most. And it's just like, you're kind of just like, all right, well, here goes nothing.
Yeah.
But it's really fun, and it was such a good time.
That's awesome. Well, I'm super excited to hear you perform today. What are you going to be playing for us?
I'm going to be playing Hold On, which is the song that we just put out, the remix. And, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.